Okay, so here's a tree that I did with this material, the popcorn biodegradable material that I just ground using a coffee grinder. And so I applied some adhesive, spray adhesive, and coated this. I mean, the material takes really grabs onto this tree here, this form. And so I'm about to, instead of coloring this with acrylic paints and water, because in my previous video I just showed how this material collapses. I do believe that this material is made up from rice, because the once we mix it with water, it gets really lumpy, and even it smells like rice when it's wet. So I think this material is made up from or made from rice into these popcorn pellets. And so the only way to really make this work, I believe, is just to do as I'm doing it here. You know, apply the adhesive, use these flakes, and then coat them with a not a water soluble paint, but with a paint that just a regular Rust-Oleum paint for plastics, wood, metal. And so I'm about to do that next. But as you can see, the tree has it's already got the foliage. It took it really nice. And I think with the paint, I think that's going to be the solution here to using this particular material. I would hate to, just bypass this project here, because I really like the way this is coming out, and it was really fast to do this. But I think the solution is going to be to just not color the material with the water paints, because it is going to get lumpy. And so I'm about to do that next. So I'm going to pause this video and come back to this. Okay, so I just coated this with an olive drab color, just a spray bottle. You can see it really holds the material together. It doesn't collapse it. It's this as if this was color with water paints. This will collapse like I showed in my other video. So it's just something to really keep in mind here. But it is working with the way I showed. Just use the material raw, apply it, with adhesive to the tree form, and then just coat it with spray paints, Rust-Oleum spray paints for plastics, wood, and metal. It is a little clunky, or chunky, or it's got these. It's not as it's not as is not as fine as this material here, which is this is foam, regular foam. It's got that it's more elasticity to it, and that's been coated, with paints. This is already dry. 2 days it takes, for these things to dry. If you just leave it at room temperature, this, that process could be sped up by using putting this in the oven, I think, in a metal container. But this is the way this tree is coming out. I don't like it as much as I do this, so I think I'm going to go back to this and just go back and start designing a grinder that I can use, to ground or grind this material in a large quantity here. This is for somebody that just wants to do maybe some trees the quick way, but it's not as precise, I would say, in realism as the other stuff. So anyway, experimentation yields some interesting results, and it's the only way to to approach these things, and show, and find what is best if you're looking for true scale. This is Mario once again with MIA Microflight, and I think this project is done right here.